What's up everybody, this is AppleFox channel here, and I haven't made this video for a while, and in this video I'm gonna show you the best apps for the Apple Watch. Again, this time we're not gonna have any categories going on. It's really hard to categorize these apps because every single one of them does something else, but they're really interesting, and let's get started right now. The first application is one called Standland, and it looks like a game, but it is not. If you open it up, you can see that this app would like to access your health data, so you have to access that, but you need to actually enable it on your iPhone once you turn it on for the very first time. So you have to open it up and you need to navigate. You need to actually allow the application to use or to access your health data, but let me explain why, and let me explain what this app is actually all about. It is supposed to entertain you, but on the other hand, it is also supposed to motivate you to stand during the day. I mean, many people have problems because they have a sitting job and they always sit in an office, and it's not really easy to always stand up and get healthy. So this app is supposed to help you with this. It is very similar to the classic activity app on the Apple Watch, but instead of the rings and instead of closing the blue ring, that means that you have done enough standing throughout the day. Instead, you are collecting some standing points and you are unlocking new creatures and new animals, and it's a lot more fun. And the way it works is based on these units that are called stands. For 1 minute of walking, or for 1 minute when you are not sitting on a chair, you get one stand. Once you hit a certain amount of stands, you unlock a new creature and new animal. By the way, if this is your first visit on the channel, then you should hit that subscribe button, because I try to make videos like this one. I've already did some in the past, and I don't want you to miss the future best apps for the Apple Watch videos. The second very good app that I would recommend you to download for your Apple Watch is one called Noteit. It sounds like a classic note-taking app, but it is really not. You probably know the app, which is called Just Press Record or something like that, and the purpose of that app is to actually allow you to record your voice on the Apple Watch. That one is definitely great, but you have to pay for that. So instead, I'm gonna show you a free one. It works just like that, if not better. So this is what it looks like once you open it up. This is the main screen. As you can see, we just have one button in the middle of the screen. So once you tap it, it allows you to record your voice or to record pretty much anything what you want. But probably the most interesting thing about it is that you can even play the notes, you can play the recordings using your Apple Watch speaker, which is not something what you can do all the time. The app is of course very reliable. Everything what you record is also going to be saved on your iPhone, so you don't have to worry about that, but also the recordings are here as well. So let me show you what it looks like when you start the recording. You just press on this button and now the recording has started. You can see in the middle of the screen there is this circle moving around, and that means that the recording is being taken right now. On the lower side on the screen you can see that this is the hashtag, and it's not really a hashtag, but it's a feature called Timer, I believe. So in case something important is said or recorded right now at this point of time, you just hit this tag and make sure that you will never forget it. Once you are done, you just have to click on this icon at the right side or the right corner, and now this is the recording that we have just created. It is this third recording just now that took 1 minute, and now you have the option to play it right on the Apple Watch. I'm not sure if you could hear it properly, but if not, everything is saved on the iPhone and you can play it there as well. This app is actually advised to be used in schools for students, and for example when they are taking notes or the teacher is explaining something or whatever, you may want to record it because you're not able to keep up with the notes and stuff like that. I still don't feel comfortable talking to my watch. I mean, it feels kind of weird, especially in public, so I don't think I will ever take notes using this, but for other situations it may be useful. Let's move on to the next app, and this one is called Find Near Me. Of course, this one is free as well. I'm only showing you the free applications because, you know, like, who would want to pay for something? And this is what it looks like when you open it up. So what's the purpose of this app? Well, this app basically knows where you are. It is able to put the pin on the map, but of course you need to allow it to use your location because otherwise it's not able to. So right now when we are inside, and of course this app knows where you happen to be at the moment, you can search for the things that are around you. For example, ATM machines, airports, banks, bar, and pretty much everything you could ever imagine. And if not, you can search for something specific right at the top. It's gonna be really useful. For example, when you are traveling on the go, it should always work because as I said, you just enabled the location services, so so it will always know where you happen to be, and it can always show you some things that are happening around you. I also wanted to say that all of the links to those apps can be found in the description under the video, so you don't have to search for them by the name. You simply can click on it and it's gonna redirect you to the App Store where you can download these apps. The next app on my list is actually a timer, and now you may be like, what the heck, you basically have the timer on the Apple Watch, it's by default. You can see this is what it looks like, and you can even choose your custom time that you want to use for the timer, but there is one big problem with the classic or with the stock timer app on the Apple Watch. You are only allowed to set one timer at a time. It can always happen, and for me it happens all the time, that I want to set another timer and it's simply not possible, and that's why you need to download an app which is called Multitimer, and this is what the icon looks like, and you need to open it up in order to be able to set a couple of timers. Once you open up the app, this is what you see, and this is the timer section. You need to open it up, and now you can see that these are the timer options you can see on the screen. So you got the meditation, break, eggs, like some kind of weird stuff, but this is only the default option. You can of course customize it, but you need to bring up the iPhone that is paired to the Apple Watch, and now here is where everything and where all of the changes happen. So you can drag some timers here, you can edit it, you can copy it, you can create some new names and specific times, and there are plenty of new features that you can use. But of course, if you want to be like really professional with this, you need to pay some additional money, because they of course require you to upgrade to the Pro version for more additional features. So make sure to find out if you really need those features or if this is enough for you. But still, you have the option to use widgets with this app. You have some delayed starts. You can add additional time to the timers that have already started, and there are plenty of other cool features that you can use with this app. And the very last app on my list is actually a game. I know that this video is not about games specifically, but I wanted to show you one because I think that this one is really cool. I bet you know about this already. It's the 2048 game, but on the Apple Watch it seems to be working pretty well. I mean, in case you are really bored in school, for example, or anywhere else, you can use and you can play this game, and I think it is really fun. And you of course have some other options, so you can use, for example, in this very small mode, so you are only required to have 256 tile, but there are plenty of other options available. For example, you got the obstacle, but most importantly you've got this help section which allows you, or which shows you how you can play the game. So whatever you tap on the screen, this is how it works. Once you tap it on this way, all of the tiles, of course those that are available to move, will move to that direction. So this is how it works. Similar to swiping, you're not swiping on this tiny screen, but you simply tap on the sides and on the edges. It's really fun, and I would recommend you to download it right now. And that is it, guys. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful and informative, and if you did, just leave a like on this video to let me know that you enjoyed it and that I should create more videos like this one. If you don't want to miss the future videos, of course, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it right now, and make sure you will never miss it. So see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.